Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I've got week 41 plan with me, and the sticker kit for today is Planning by Shannon. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to start, of course, with all of my decor and large boxes, etc. And hopefully it all looks nice. Oh, but I make no promises. Okay, I'm really not a fan of this particular little piece of washi stickerage. Okay, let me just trim you away. Hopefully it'll let me. And then I've got, this kit was not designed for an Erin Condren planner, so I'm kind of just making it work. I'm sure it'll be okay. It just might be a little different on the sizing portion, but again, hopefully it'll be all right. Got a cute little quote box. Then I've got a little decor box. Yeah, see, these are a little bit like on the extra wide side. They're still super pretty and they still look really good, but they legitimately fill the entirety of this space. It even overlaps a little bit, which again, I'm not mad about. It'll be fine. I'm at a point where I'm like using up the remaining sticker kits because I need to before I go out and purchase more. Oh, see that one I don't like the placing of. Didn't push it down too much, so I can actually move it over. And then here's my next little sticker or to-do list, checklist, whatever this sticker is called. Okay, there we go. That is crooked, but life does happen. And then let me get the other large washi style border thing down here at the bottom. There we go, that looks fine. And then I will trim it here, hopefully. There we go. That is perfect. Let me get all of these pretty boxes laid down. I will start with this one. And then I will add these cute little feet with the socks. You'll probably never hear me say cute little feet ever again because I'm not a feet person, is the only way that I can really explain that. And then I will add these lovely little leaves right here. And then this last little decor box I'm gonna put here. And then I do have 2 more checklists. Come hither. Okay, so this one is for Friday. And then the to-do list. Little sticker. No. Don't be crooked. That's better. And then we have a to-do list for Sunday as well. Let me start here. go. And then I've also got some date header sticker things. Date covers, I think. Date covers, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, I will start with you all the way over here, and then I will put you right about there-ish. Oh, these are so hard to place. Okay, hold please. Let's see if I can peel these back up. Fingers crossed. Ooh, yay, ooh, thank goodness. And then let's get this one up too. Yay, maybe it's because these are so old. I don't know, maybe they were always easier to pull up. I'm not, don't quote me on this. Okay, let's see if that is good enough. And then, again, this is oh so very complicated. Let me trim the edge of this one because it's just not. It's just not gonna work out that way. And that's okay, it's not the end of the world. And then I've got, let's do Thursday and Friday. Because these date covers are like super, super, super wide. It probably would have been helpful to have trimmed them in advance, but I mean, you only know what you know. Okay, let's throw Friday right about here. And then for Saturday, I will trim. I'll trim it on both sides. See if that helps a smidge. Yeah, I think that's definitely working in our favor. Okay, and then we've got Sunday. Do we have enough space for Sunday? Absolutely not. Why would we do that? Okay. Now we should have enough space for Sunday. And I mean, while that look is not my favorite, we're working with what we got. Okay, I also need to put our little adorable weekend banner right here. Nope. Maybe right here? Yeah, that looks great. Okay, now that our big items are all set, I'm going to flip this in half as usual, and I'm gonna get started on, I lie, I'm gonna go ahead and write out the to-do list items. So for Monday, it was dishes, laundry, trash, my office, and bathrooms. Which I'm pretty certain it's about time for all of this stuff to be done all over again. Okay, so for Wednesday, we've got dishes, laundry that I really don't want to do, living rooms, kitchen, and then sweep / mop. Perfect. And then for Friday, we've got dishes, laundry, kids' rooms, pet grooming, and errands. And then for Sunday, we have dishes, fridge clean out, car clean out, meal prep, and then weekly prep. There we go. That is all of our to-do list items. And then of course, naturally, I am going to start with reading, which this week I have decided to mark with these super cute little like rainbow holographic smiley face things, because they're just adorable. And I'm going to write, that's not with that one. I won't be writing with that one. Red 1 hour. And then I'm also going to mark down my bills and budgeting. There we go. And I will write bills and budgeting. And then I've also got some planning time. I will just write planning time. And then also, what did I watch this day? Hocus Pocus, of course, because it's the beginning of October. And I will just write Hocus Pocus. Now help me settle the debate here. Did you guys like Hocus Pocus 1 or Hocus Pocus 2? Did you like both, or did you like one over the other? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a tried and true original girly, so like Hocus Pocus 1 it is for me. Okay, now we can move on to Tuesday. I love how my brain just paused right there. And then let me grab my little reading icon, i.e. my little smiley face. And on Tuesday, I only read for 30 minutes. Again, I'm just like hoping and praying that I don't smudge those. After that, I decided to use this lovely like copper colored box to mark friends over for dinner, if I can add that last R in there. And then my husband was also on call. There we go. And then after that, I'll put my menu planning in here. Oh, it's gonna be a tight fit. Little writing icon, and then I will just write menu planning. And then after that, my last item for the day is that my son had martial arts. You know what? I will use the thick marker. There we go, and that brings us to Wednesday, where of course I'll start with my reading. Oops. Bent my icon just a smidge. Okay, I'm gonna put this right about there, and it's right about a bit crooked. Read. I only read for 15 minutes on Wednesday. It was a busier day than I anticipated. And then of course, I'm gonna mark my YouTube video. Okay. This should be okay. There we go. And then I will put this one here. My son had martial arts again. And then after that, I watched Harry Potter. There we go, that fit nicely. Okay, perfect. That takes care of the first half of the week. And now we are on Thursday. On Thursday, again, I'm going to start with my reading. Here we go. And then I will get my little reading face marker, happy face guy. There we go. And I read for 30 minutes. There we go. And then after that, I'm going to pray that my brain doesn't hurt anymore. Here, I'm gonna use this gargantuan. This gargantuan box right here. I absolutely love that color. It brings me so much joy. And oddly enough, all I'm using is this cute little planner sticker. So that was when I was working on getting all the trackers set up for my goals for next year. Because can't leave any of that stuff behind. Okay, and then I'm also going to go ahead and mark that my husband was on call again this day. Put the little alarm clock guy there. And then I will write hubby on call, which was actually just a huge change up in our schedule that I was not really expecting. Like, it makes sense. It did make sense why it would be such an upheaval, but at the same time, my brain was like, what? Why? Where's my helper? It was a lot. It was intense. I think he was also very stressed out during the whole time, just knowing that, like, he could be called in at any point in time. And he was like, this isn't fun. And I was like, no, I wouldn't expect it to be too much fun. And then after that, I also had used one of my shower steamers. I'm finding that depending on the exact brand, some brands just like their citrus or like lemon scent is too strong for me, and I'm not shower steamer. I'm not evidently super keen on that strong of a lemon scent. Like, I get it, but also if we could just refrain. It's killing me a little bit on the inside. And then the last item for Thursday is playing some Diablo 4. Which I'm I'm sad that it's been a minute since I've played, and then also the times that I have played have literally been like 30 minutes. I'm gonna have to make some time soon, but we're like entering like the holiday season, so it's like there's so much to do. Costumes and all the Halloween things, etc. That brings me to Friday, and for Friday, I'll start with my reading. Okay, continuing on with Friday, I'm going to start with my reading. And for Friday, again, I only made it another 30 minutes. And then after that, for Friday, I'll go ahead and mark again that my hubs was on call. Again, his absolute least favorite thing to do in the whole wide world. Let's see if I can place that better. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so then I'm just gonna write down hubby on call. And then after that, I will go ahead and mark that I walked a mile. I don't know why I just needed to flip this one upside down. Like, my brain was just like, just do it, just do it. And then I did it and I was like, it's the same thing. Okay. Walked 1 mile. And then the last item that I have is I watched a crime documentary. And then there's my little TV guy. I'll put it right here. And then I'm just gonna write crime doc. Yay. Okay, now we are on Saturday, and for Saturday, naturally, here I come with my reading. Okay, and for reading, I'm gonna have it face this way. Hopefully that's not too terrible. It's very hard for me to tell if it's perfectly straight with this right here. But again, that is a-okay. Read for 15 minutes. Uh-oh. Did I smear anything? Please say no. Okay, we look fine. Okay, and then after that one, for Saturday, come hither. I had some time with my little people. We ate lunch and then we did some shopping. And here is the little girl with her shopping bags because she's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna write lunch and shopping with kids. And if I remember right, we went to Spirit Halloween and it was so fun. My son did not like the creepy animatronics. Not super surprising there, but it was still a good time. He was very fascinated by them, though. But I think he would rather if he didn't have to see them. Okay, and then next I'm going to mark that me and my son did a 5-mile hike. So I'll put 5-mile hike with son. That was fun. He always starts out these hikes like Saturday morning. He's like, Mom, let's do 10 miles. And I'm like, bud, are you sure? Are you sure you want to bite off that much? That seems like a lot. And he's just like, yeah. And then like 2 miles in, he's like, Mom, are we done yet? And I'm like, no, not really. No, we're not. And he's like, okay, can we be done? And I'm like, well, we're going to have to turn around and walk back to the car, you know. Hot bath is the next thing I'm marking. I typically do need a soak at that point. And then I am going to actually cover up a bit of this decor box here. And I'm going to put this one right here like this. I'm okay with it covering up the decor. It's just a leaf. It's not like we're missing anything crucial. I'm going to put this little TV here. And me and my daughter watched The Conjuring Last Rites. And if you enjoy scary movies, 10 out of 10 watch it. If not, probably don't. Conjuring Last Rites. We actually got to buy that one on Amazon. So we didn't even have to leave the house, and we had like snacks, and it was a fun time. We loved it. There was some jump scares that 100% got me. I'm pretty sure that some of them got my daughter. But overall, we had fun, and that is what is important. And then here's my reading for Sunday. And I read 30 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to mark that both of my little people had friends over on this particular day. So the house was full of kiddos, and they all had a great time. Okay, I'll put her here, and I'm just gonna write kids had friends over. And then the last item that I will be marking is my YouTube video. Oh, wrong way. There we go. And then I'll put my little laptop girly, and then I will write YouTube video. Perfection. And that wraps us up for week 41. Again, this sticker kit was from Planning by Shannon. And again, if I remember right from the last time I used one of her kits, she is no longer in business. But if she is, by some chance, I will make sure that's linked in the description box for you guys. I hope you guys had fun seeing and reviewing and memory keeping my week with me. I hope you guys have a great week ahead, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.